Slap them. That's all you gotta do. You just slap 'em. All right, here we go. Snip it. Come on. Let's talk about height differences today.
Come on. Happy Saturday, everybody. I am not as short as I appear in this video. Dragon is also not that tall. So we've been busy, as you saw, getting bouquets ready today that we harvested last night with the help of a friend of ours, Denise. Thank you so much, Denise. And now the farm stand is ready. We've already been busy this morning. Folks started coming in while we were still putting together bouquets and getting cleaned up. And so now let's give you a quick look around at what we have offering today at the Saturday market.
Wow. Let's see.
Of course, we have our watermelon, we have some cantaloupe. We just had a customer who came for the first time earlier this week come back. She was a little bit timid about buying watermelon with her daughter-in-law because she said it was too big, and she just came to let us know that the watermelon was really good. She's been eating on it all week, and she will likely be back for more once that one is done. We just put out a hot new item, first time here. We did some pickled jalapenos, homemade pickled jalapenos right here. So we just put these out on display, and somebody bought one while we were getting that set up. Of course, we have our flowers still creating bouquets in the back, but a couple of them here just so customers know that we have some already available. As always, eggs, still have yesterday's eggs sitting right back there in the bucket that need to be sorted. Produce is out on display, our homemade jams, homemade peach jam, homemade blackberry jam as well. We also have some local honey from Northern Neck Honey and Bee. More produce over here. We have a bucket of beautiful gladiolas that are greeting our customers as they walk into the door. And then on the chalkboard today, all of our prices for some of the things that aren't directly labeled. And this is where the rest of the magic is taking place back here. The rest of the bucket's full of sunflowers and gladiolas and mixed flowers to finish making bouquets. But we will work on those in between folks coming in today.
Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella.
Bella.
Let's go. Here we go.
Bella.
Whoop.
Market today was super busy. It was a little slow in the beginning, steady, but not as crazy busy as it was last Saturday because school starts next week. So a lot of folks were out doing their school shopping. So good luck on your first day of school to all the kids locally who are starting school and all over the place too as well. But by the afternoon, things really got busy, and from 1:30 on, we were completely slammed. As you can see, we've been loading up the truck today because we are heading over to Maryland in the morning to our old neighborhood with our mobile farm stand to visit our old neighbors and provide them with some fresh produce. So looking forward to seeing them and taking them some of our watermelon especially, which they were really happy to get last year. It's Sunday morning and the truck is loaded. We are taking our mobile farm stand over to Maryland and hoping for a good day today. Weather should be nice. Lots of produce to offer. So let's get the show on the road.
Okay.
We've been busy already. Watermelon is cut up for folks to try, and the truck is already starting to get unloaded with folks coming through doing all their knocking and smelling tests just to see what's right. We don't know how much of that works, but Dragon is here set up. Our wonderful friends Hunter and Jeff, and Grim is over there. Thank you guys for coming by. So we have jams, of course, everything here, fresh produce, green beans, tomatoes, peppers, all the prices. Tents are set up here. This community has always been super amazing and super awesome. So we are just so happy to kind of be back, and everybody's already asking, you coming back next Sunday? So we'll see what we could do, see how busy we are down at the farm. But for now, we're here. We're going to be here for a few hours till everybody gets out of church and is able to swing back through. And then we will head back to the farm. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday today, and we had a jam-packed weekend with everything that we did here on the farm, at our farm stand on Saturday. Then, of course, yesterday, driving over to Maryland to our old neighborhood. So we have decided that today we're going to close because we need a little rest, be able to refresh everything here at the farm, and then just kind of recharge our own batteries. So it's important to do that. I know a lot of folks see the things that Dragon and I do here and are astonished that it's just the two of us. We are astonished as well, but we are taking everybody's advice for a change, and we're going to be closing the farm today just to get a little bit of rest, work on some projects around here without having to deal with other things that are be pressing, like customers coming in and out. So we will see what the day brings. It is nice and muggy today. I have one more area to feed for animals. Dragon is getting some much needed additional rest this morning, and then I am going to be headed off to the gym. We are under a tornado watch until 9 o'clock tonight, and so we're going to take down the flags, bring these down, just put them on the ground so that if the winds and everything is really bad as it's supposed to be, these won't just be out here flopping all over the place like crazy. I have been getting severe weather alerts on my phone all afternoon as well too from my job, so want to just make sure that we have successfully battened down the hatchets for everything that we need and everything is secure. So far, nothing too crazy, but we are getting quite a bit of thunder off in the distance. So everything is already hopefully secure, and hopefully this is as bad as it will get. And just like that, the storm seems to have gone. A little bit of sunshine has come back out again. So we have successfully dodged another warning. Time to grab a few peppers from the garden for dinner. morning, everybody. We are busy reloading feed for everybody. We're out here now giving the rabbits their feed. But this crew does not have their feed yet. And as you can see, everybody is stampeding the orchard, making their way down to where we are. Everybody is hungry today, but we're making our way. Usually those guys get preferential treatment because they're closest to the house. So we tend to grab them first, but today they are last on the list. And they are not happy about that. As you can see, everybody wants their food and they want it now. All right, everybody. Dragon is on his way. Truck is coming over to the other side. So let's go. Let's go get some food. Don't have to say much for them to follow you. Everybody's on their way. Today is the big day for our meat chicks here. They are leaving the brooder and heading down to the pasture. These guys are 2 weeks old.
Almost 3, 2.5.
2.5 weeks old, and it's time for them to go to their forever home until they reach 8 weeks, of course. And so they get the amazing gorilla cart ride this morning down to the orchard. Dragon is taking them, and Bella is helping to shepherd them on out. These guys are now set up in one of our chicken tractors out here. It's an 8x8 chicken tractor that gets moved twice a day. When they're this small, we just move them once a day until they put on a little bit of size. But time now to work on getting the farm store reset and get everything opened up and ready for business for the day. There you are. Oh, hi, Trinity. Hi, Trinity. How are you? How are you doing? It's been a pretty decent day today here at the farm store. And we got a new refrigerator. One of our neighbors was giving this out on a local Buy Nothing group. And fridges and freezers are always so useful at a farm. This one's nice and clean. We like these big ones because we realize that we can actually stack more stuff on those large shelves than we can when it's the split version where you have the fridge on one side and the freezer on the other. So this will be a great addition to our refrigerator row, especially since the large double door fridge that we've been using decided to die on us the other day. So a friend of ours who works on appliances came by yesterday and says that it seems like the compressor is dead. But the great thing about this one is it was also a Buy Nothing grab. So this was a free commercial refrigerator that we've used for almost a year, and it served us well. So now it's time to look for another replacement for this one. In the meantime, refrigerator and freezer row will have to do. A couple of upright freezers that we have here, a couple of more refrigerators that were donated to us. So we do have our backups in place, and we are on the hunt for another commercial grade fridge in the meantime. We have two tasks in here today. One is to get the brooder ready for our meat chicks, which are coming in tomorrow from the post office. So after each ones that we put out, like these guys went out on the pasture earlier this week. So now we rake out all of that top layer of old bedding from where they've been moving around, pooping and eating, and refresh this for the new guys that are coming in. So Dragon is working on that. We also have some wood chips that are right here from the last time we cleaned out. So fresh wood chips in case we need to add some more in there for the bedding. And our second thing to do is to take care of the rabbits here in our rabbitry. We have a Buck who's there. We have this lady who's over here. She's really camera shy, as you can see. But one of the more exciting things is we have some of our bunnies in here with this lady. Hi, Mama. We have bunnies all pulled up back there. Mama's here keeping a watchful eye. We have some bunnies over here. Baby bunnies right here. So these guys are just about 2 weeks old, so they're at the point now where they're starting to hop in and out of their nesting box and move around. Once they start getting pretty mobile, we add an extra waterer in there so that everybody can have enough water to drink. And it's time to get these guys their water and their feed for the evening. Hey cuties, how are you? Thank you, babies. You want to say hi to everybody? No? Hi, Mama. She's a sweet girl. This doe here holds the record on our farm for having had the most babies. Baby rabbits are called kits. She had 17 in one litter and managed to raise 14 out of that 17. So she's a super good mom. We love her. Cats are in a friendly mood today. This is Kim. Hi, Kim. That's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. And that's Blue right there. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. Blue is usually always a little elusive. He doesn't get terribly close, but everybody wants some food this afternoon, so they're being extra friendly. Isn't that right? All right. Let's get you guys fed. Here we go. Come on, Blue. Don't be shy. This is the game he plays. He'll just run back and forth until you either leave or he realizes that his hunger is more important than you being too close to him. Psst, psst, psst. Good job, Blue. Here is today's egg haul. We have just over 100 eggs collected today that need to be sorted here very soon because we have another basket of eggs collected there, 3 more basket of eggs collected here. So it's time to get some eggs in some cartons because we're starting to run low for what we have packaged up here for customers to grab. But rest assured, there are always plenty of eggs on the farm. We also added some of these gorgeous sunflower and celosia bouquets today that folks have been stopping by to grab. Look at this celosia. It is called Brain, and it is so beautiful. We love this. Look at this one here. These sunflowers have that lighter center in them. Some have darker centers. Those are the smaller sets of bouquets. And then the larger bouquets are over here. These have some of those darker centers. People have options, but you can't go wrong no matter which one of these you're coming in to grab. Just gorgeous. Hi everybody. It is a little bit breezy today. We have some rain coming in the forecast, which is why we've been out all morning in the watermelon patch getting these watermelons picked before the rain comes. Because for the sugars to set and to get the sweetest watermelons possible from the watermelon patch, you want to make sure that there's been no rain or no water introduced to those watermelons for at least 7 days prior to harvesting them. So we go through and we check the tendril to make sure that it's completely dried down before we know which ones are the good watermelons to pick. We pick those, and this is what we've gathered so far today. Not too shabby for a little morning haul. So these are now protected from having any more water introduced to them, and they will be as sweet as they can be when customers get them. A lot of people, as I've said before, love to do all of their different tests for knocking and trying to figure out how it sounds and what might be sweet, but all we know is that we follow our tried and true method of picking them when they are ready. We've mentioned before what we look for when we determine that a watermelon is ready to harvest. We look for the point on the watermelon where it's connected to the main vine, and then there is this tendril right here. This one is still fully green, so that means this watermelon is not close to being ready for harvest yet. This watermelon, same thing. Tendril here is completely green. You want to find a watermelon where that tendril has completely dried down. On this watermelon, the tendril is starting to dry down. It's about halfway there. So this guy right here still has a few more days to sit. And here we have a watermelon where the tendril is completely dried out. So here's the stem attaching to the watermelon. Search your way down, find that tendril right here, and we can see completely dried all the way back down to the vine. So that means this guy right here is also ready to be snapped off. So I will grab this, take it on over, add it to the line of melons that are over here. Starting to feel raindrops, so glad that we were able to get these harvested out of the ground before the rain came. And I'm sure our customers will be happy too once they cut into that nice, sweet, and juicy melon. Well, it's Friday night. How are we feeling, Dragon?
Tired, exhausted.
But there's always watermelon. Betrayed. Watermelons are loaded up that we harvested earlier this week, sitting outside of the farm stand for folks to get tomorrow. Dragon is trying a Charleston Gray.
All green watermelon, light green.
This is our first time growing this year. We tried one a week ago.
Yeah, it wasn't ready yet.
How's this one?
Good. It has really unique texture to it and juiciness. It's like loaded with water and juice. As you can see, dripping from my hand. It's just full of juices. I like it.
Well, Bella is here pretending that she likes watermelon when she really doesn't. So I think this is probably where the week will end, even though we still have Saturday, big day tomorrow. We still have probably 500 or so eggs that haven't been sorted yet, but there's always tomorrow on the farm. Thank you for stopping by and spending another week with us here at the farm. And as always, if you are driving through Virginia and traveling along US 301, stop by here and see us. Hope everybody's having a great week. Stay safe out there.